everybody. Just some follow-ups from my Saturday thoughts yesterday, Sunday now, that's how I roll. And it was really interesting the reaction I got online. I think a lot of us are very frustrated with people in the fitness community that really aren't at all experts in weightlifting, trying to give advice in Olympic weightlifting. So again, a lot of people who are supposedly fitness experts will say things to the effect that weightlifting isn't safe for the general population. And if you actually study the Soviet system, like Russians or Soviets when they were back then, actually started kettlebell training, Olympic weightlifting to train the common person so they'd be able to, fight in the revolution. So weightlifting actually is for everyone. The other thing is, if you're a decent coach, you should be able to coach your athletes such that they can execute the lifts safely and effectively, right? That also means that you're able to figure out what rep range they could do at what weight, right? I mean, you shouldn't be doing 30 clean and jerks with 80% of your max or something like that. So if you're a good coach, you could teach people reasonably good technique, and also you'll be able to figure out how to actually, program their lifts. Going further with that, saying that weightlifting is too dangerous for people to do, that's so 90s. That's literally so 25 years ago. That's actually sad to see that some people in the fitness industry are actually moving backward. So I really thought that we'd kind of gotten past that and realized that if you're at least a real coach or a somewhat good coach, you could train someone to do weightlifting safety and efficiently. So then there's people that say, well, why even have people do Olympic lifting, snatches, or clean and jerks? Well, it's one of the most efficient sports for a few things. One, to get explosiveness, and also to build bone density. So everybody needs bone density, especially the older you get. So people say, well, does my grandma really need explosiveness? Well, of course. If anyone who drives a car, watches children, walks a dog, might have to catch a falling object, i.e. if you do your own dishes, anything that requires reflex reaction, weightlifting will help improve. So there's so many everyday life things that will actually make you better. You'll get better at from weightlifting. Aside from that, you'll get better at all the other sports you're playing if you play other sports recreationally. Point is, weightlifting gives you superpowers. And okay, I guess I can't really back that up with data, but I think, holistically speaking, from working with thousands of people, working with thousands of people, I would say maybe only 2 of them couldn't actually do a squat because of the way their hip bones were deformed or they're born that way genetically. So I'm saying is most people can learn a decent snatch or clean and jerk, particularly if they have the right gear, i.e. just a simple pair of weightlifting shoes, preferably with wood heels, and everybody can benefit from explosiveness. Everybody can benefit from working their fast twitch muscle fibers. Okay, maybe a caveat is if you're a long distance runner, you're a marathoner, if you're an elite athlete in the endurance realm, yeah, okay, it's not as critical. But if we're talking general population, everyday person, yes, being more explosive, doing a sport that works your sympathetic nervous system is going to give you better reaction time, better reflexes, which makes you better at everyday things. And there's tons of studies that show the more you exercise, the better it is for your body, including your brain health. So let's stop scaring people. Let's stop telling people that they're, too old, too fat, too dumb, too slow, whatever. Let's stop telling them that they can't do things. Let's actually try to be good coaches, inspire them to do good things, inspire them to be the best they possibly can be. All right, thank you.